What is going on, everybody? Welcome back, and yes, your camera, right? Your camera. My camera is on today. Here we go. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the show. My name is DeathDealer2347. Hopefully everything sounds good. Hopefully everybody's having an amazing day so far. Last time on Dragon Ball Z, we were working on this boss arena right here. And we got a pretty good chunk done last time. We got like the framework done, set up. And then since my eyeballs opened up this morning, I've been working on it, getting like the scaling right, you know, the size right. I want to have like a good wide area for you guys to be running around inside of the map. So this is actually pretty close. It's almost 1-to-1 of what we have when you're on the Hand of the Prophet, which is in the last boss arena inside of BioShock Infinite. So you can see right here, I couldn't find this actual like model. This is like a lot, and it's just shitty looking, so it's not good enough to have like that close to the players. But we're gonna use this as like a base to actually like create brushes to build around this, so that we have like the bridge right here. And then it's also used as like a reference for me to get like the scaling right. You can see we have a bunch of like bobs around here helping me out. So this is like the actual height of the player. And we're just gonna be spending our time doing like this brushwork, which is like tedious and like teeth pulling sometimes, but we gotta get it done, unfortunately. And my goal is to stream as long as I physically can, because I really want to get this entire project done. I have so much other shit going on, and I really just want to be like done with this. We've been working on it for like well over a year. So this is actually the last location, and then I just have to finish the voice lines, implementing the Easter egg, and then just polishing and scrubbing everything down. And then the map will be released for everybody to play. I'm hoping to get it done early next year. That is like the goal here with this. What's up, Ash? What is going on? How's the map going so far? I feel I missed a lot. Ash, you've been gone from my heart for so long. Welcome back, bro. Merry Christmas to all. Yes, Merry Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, fucking whatever you celebrate. I love my Santa hat, and so that's why I'm rocking it today. So here we go. Normally I run around and show you guys the map, but we just gotta just like start grinding. We just gotta start getting to work. No nonsense. And then the goal for this is to have most of this like mapped out brushwork wise, and then we can polish and detail it up, and then just get rid of this shitty like model I have right here, which I'm using as just like a frame. So sit back, relax. If you have any questions about what's going on, I know today's not normally my typical streaming day. Normally I do it like the weekends, but I had the opportunity, so here we are. Maybe the map will be close to done by my birthday. That would be super nice. That would be a nice surprise. Dude, I want to get it done as soon as possible, so if I can get it towards your birthday, that would be phenomenal. Alright, so I gotta do like these nitty-gritty like windows right here, which are like kind of tedious and kind of annoying, but hey man, we gotta do what we gotta do. And then let me know if like my microphone sounds too low, if the music's too high, if you can't hear shit, if shit looks fucked up. Let me know. I'm gonna get to work. Go ahead and move this around. So I think once I get done with these like windowsills, I'll probably put some glass in, and then we'll start doing some curve patches around this, and this to get like that dome shape. And then I'll want to start doing like these walls and everything. Eventually this will all be done right here, like this giant tower you see. But we just gotta do this like piece by piece, unfortunately. And I wish I could just find the model, but like, I looked everywhere associated with this like area, and it's just not there, these pieces. So here we are. Close to the end of January for me. I wouldn't hold my breath with how much polish is needed. Yeah, especially once we start doing like Easter egg testing, making sure like everything functions well with like one or more players. So we're gonna do our best. We're gonna do our best. Good news is I've written already like program coded set up the triggers for 90% of the Easter eggs. So it's literally just gonna be plug and play, and then just moving the models, setting up those triggers. So it shouldn't take too long, as opposed to like starting fresh. So this is gonna be like a lot of me like building, looking at this, adjusting, looking at this. And then hopefully we can get to some, like, detailing. But today is going to be a longer stream than normal. Oh, something's in my eye. Oh, my goodness. Since you're getting close to the end, of dev for this map, any ideas for the future? I do have a couple ideas for the future. I'm also going to be doing a new form of content, which is going to be more associated with, like, 3D printing and engineering, doing shit like that. So I'll still be doing some mapping every now and then, but most of my content after this huge project is done is going to be based on, we're going to be doing a lot of, like, engineering and 3D printing shit. I do have a plan for a map that I want to do. It's going to be a prequel to a more popular map and one of my favorite ones. So that should be very exciting to do. And hopefully it doesn't take me as long as this project does. I don't think it's going to be as big of a map, but it should be really fun. This project was massive, dude. This was, like, I didn't think it was gonna be that big, and then, like, the more practice I got, the more I learned. I was like, no, I can add this, no, I can do that, and I just kept going from there before I was like, we're gonna have this, like, huge monster project. So much that your channel taught my YouTube Rewind stuff, that's sick. Yeah, dude, you've been with me since day one, so I appreciate all of your support through this whole project, dude. This is, like, tedious as fuck. I'll be streaming come January for variety content. Got someone I might work with for potential video essay channel on YouTube that'll keep separate. That's sick as fuck, dude. Oh man, I'm gonna have to, like, use this as a copy because it's already at this angle. Doing that, dang it. Oh my goodness, why does he keep doing that? Go. then I think because this is going to be like you'll look up and see it, but it won't be as, I don't think I have to go too hard in the paint with how like precise it has to be. But I do have to get this rough shape. Any idea on bugs that need fixing? I think I had a list. I had a list. It's on my to-do list. Yeah, like, first of all, the lighthouse where you get launched up, I have to fix, tweak the animations to, like, clean them up, because some things are a little, like, finicky. Like, I think when you rise up, through once everything encapsulates you, you go through a model, and I don't want the players to see that, and there's no sounds on it yet. I think there's, like, a rocket sound. I need to fix the audio on the skyhook, because when you hit the skyhook, there's no sound right now, because I can't get the looping, like, that grinding noise to go through. I still have to add the Easter egg to upgrade it, UI things. General fixes such as like weapon pullouts are too slow, especially on one of the guns. It's like you grab it and it's like, takes an hour for you to like grasp it, so I gotta speed that up. All these things. Visual glitches with like Elizabeth, when you slide, the screen goes black because her skirt like covers the screen. Zombies favoriting certain players. I've seen that issue on multiplayer. All this stuff. So many things. I still gotta do like the carnival games to earn like coins, so you're not just doing the killing zombies to get coins. Let's see. Big Daddy Wonder Weapon. Audio lines. There's a good chunk. And then there'll be more as like I start implementing the Easter egg. Unfortunately. That's just how it goes. I think this window one's just going to be the most tedious part, so that's why I'm doing it first. Get a good, like, rough shape of this. And I can clean it up later. Watching this development has been a great honor, and you've blessed us with. I know I'm late for Thanksgiving, but thank you. Nah, dude. You know, it's been a pleasure to share with you guys. And it's gonna be a little sad when it's over, but you know what? I think it's all gonna be worth it once it's done. And hopefully, everybody who plays it has fun with it. It sucks because these windows aren't all the same, so I can't just like cookie cutter copy them all. I have to do this like piece by piece. Sleep has been eluding you? Get some fucking sleep, bro. It's not healthy at all to stay up that late. Or to, like, not sleep. Oh, no, 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 we gotta change the song, change the song, change the song, la, la, la. Where the fuck is my Spotify, la, 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 la. Okay. Copyright, yeah, they fucking send assassins to my house and kill me. Mr. Fire Sale music. Had it off for so long now. Have you had any favorite custom maps you've seen this year? Dude, I've been so out of the loop. My life has been just consumed by school. I don't even know what's new out there anymore. I think the coolest map I saw that was custom this year. Did Die Rise get released this year? Was that, or was that last year? I can't even remember. That's how out of the loop I am. And then I know Virgo released a couple survival maps, which is cool. I think he's gonna release another one here soon. I think it's gonna be like farm. Yeah, I don't know about you, but this year feels like it kind of... Parts of it felt like it dragged on, and then parts of it feel like it was just like, it's done. We got a mod where you can play as Iron Man super recently. I saw a couple streamers post that. I was like, that's pretty fucking cool. Pretty unique mod to just run around. I think they were playing on Kino as Iron Man. I was like, what the fuck? Isn't that every year after you turn 21? '21 was a very long time ago. Man, that was like pulling teeth, wasn't it? Let's see. I'll be 25 soon, that's terrifying. Give it 5 more years, it gets even more terrifying. Okay. Now the windows are done. Let's see if I can get a brush going around this rim right here. See if we can get bevel. I'm doing geometry. Woo! I don't think I can. Let's see if I can add. I don't know if I can. Unless I do it as cylinders. I might have to just do this as like a cylinder instead of a bevel. What was your favorite part of this map to work on? My favorite part. There were a lot. I think it's between Rapture, finishing Rapture, that little area we did, or the carnival, like the raffle. Between those two, it's like right in the middle. Those were probably my favorite areas. Both how they turned out, like how they look, and then just working on them. Holy shit, Clancy! I know you couldn't hide forever. You're alive? I know, dude. I've abandoned you guys for so long. But I am here now. I have returned. The Great One is back. And we're gonna be streaming for 48 hours! No, I'm just kidding. Oh, wait a minute. Is this Avenged Sevenfold? Oh my god, YouTube's gonna fucking execute my family. Pizza for Death Dealer? Dude, yeah, I can already hear the Domino's, the fucking guys showing up right now. And now I'm just gonna do like a dome right there. Or I should probably, let me do like this plug right here. Because I might not have to, no, I'm gonna have to. If you come over here, you'll see it. Damn. Okay, that's fine. Is this the BO4 Titanic? Yes! You caught me, dude! How many bosses are we fighting on this map? You're doing the in Rapture, you're doing the Big Daddy. And then in Columbia, you have the Patriot, you have the Fireman, you have the Handyman. And then here you have all of them, except the Big Daddy, because that wouldn't make any fucking sense. And then the Songbird. I would totally play BioShock Infinite of hijacked zombies. I'll keep that in mind for my next project. Gotta be the BO7 level boss fights. Dude, the first one, we haven't beat it yet. We can't do it. It's just so fucking hard. And using the truck is such a bitch. Might have to take the L on the first one. Noobs? Man, fuck you, Clancy. Listen, back in my day, okay? We didn't have to drive to fight a boss. See, you kids these days, you have no respect. Probably wouldn't be hard considering you have to access all the complete files. Yeah. People have already started ripping shit from BO7, which is funny as fuck. I saw a custom map that has Wisp T in it, and I was like, excuse me? And then I go on Devra, and then it has the Wisp T, it has the BO7 perk pack, which has Wisp T. It has the announcers. I saw something else from fucking, I was like, you guys are ruthless, dude. The game came out less than a week ago, and you're already ripping assets from it. I want someone to repackage the BO3 multiplayer maps and make zombie versions. I have a soft spot for it. Dude, it's so difficult to do that. Someone commented on one of my videos like a month or so ago, and they were like, as a map creator, what is your opinion on people not doing this more often? And it's a combination of two things, I told them. I said, does the person want to take the time ripping all the assets from it? Because it's not like copy and paste. You have to, like, pull them all from the fucking, where they are, right? Then you have to do the collision, you have to do the detailing, you have to do the environment art, you have to fucking make sure all the pathing on the models work, you have to go, you know, blah, 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 blah. It's not like a copy-paste thing. And then they were like, oh, that makes sense. And then I was like, two, people like to, be creative with their custom maps, like, maybe they want to make something, brand new or original. Or do some crazy shit like I'm doing, remaking an entire different game in this. So, yeah, it's a combination of those two things, in my opinion. Most surprised the mod wasn't made to my knowledge. Wasn't made for it, from my knowledge. I'm surprised by now, seeing how much possible BO3 modding has with the Iron Man mod. Well, then again, it's like, is there someone who wants to take the time to make that? Which, it sounds good on paper, but it might be an absolute, like, nightmare. I know there are, there is a program, it's actually on Devra. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see, yeah, maybe it's under resources. Alright, so it's one of, or it's a combination of these. So it's like, we have Greyhound, which I've used to pull, like, the guns and certain things from the game, from Black Ops 3, that isn't already, like, a downloadable file on Devra or just accessed in the default mod tools. So you have that, right? And then these two help you, if I remember correctly, pull, like, file, like, geo as well, which is what, like Verco and Zella do. They have like an entire geo rip of like the map, and then they use that as like a base, similar to what I'm doing right now. They use it as a base to be like, okay, this is how the geometry of the whole map is, and then they build up from there. So those tools do exist. So if someone was to take a multiplayer map and just rip the geometry of it and use it as a base, absolutely, but it still takes fucking forever to do. It still isn't like a copy-paste thing. Have you been working off stream, or you stopped for a bit? I stopped for like a month and some change, where I didn't do like a fucking thing, but I have been working a little bit off stream. I was working yesterday, last night, and then this morning, and then I was like, fuck it, why not do a stream? And here we are now. I thought Ninja Ripper was pretty much copy and paste. Ninja Ripper is pretty much copy and paste for pulling other games. Like, you could probably do it with, because for BioShock specifically, I used the UE viewer. And then I had to, like, get tools made by other, like, map developers to convert them into the Black Ops 3 assets. So it's not as, like, copy and paste, unfortunately. You could probably do it, like, take something from, like, I'm gonna say GTA, for example. You could probably use Ninja Ripper to rip something from GTA, and then you could probably put it into Blender. But then you have to take that, use certain tools to convert it into COD assets, so that you could use it into, like, the BO3 mod tools, so not as much copy as paste as you would think. Honestly, I might do something like that later. Use a layout of a multiplayer map. Just do a BO3. Change the theme. Give me more practice. You need to make your space map, goddammit. Long and tedious copy and paste. I recommend people, if they haven't ever made a map, just make a fucking, like, just do like a 3-room map. Make it like a fucking triangle if you have to. Just to get comfortable with, like, doing brushwork, understanding pathing, detailing, lighting, reflection probing, which is associated with lighting, lit fogs, fucking volumetrics, visual effects, prefabs, proper scaling with my boy Bob here. Shit like that. I say I have a map made, just not very playable. I need to redo and stop. It's understandable. Just make a 3-lane map. Bro speaks like Activision employee. And still waiting to play your map, Clancy. Oh yeah, you don't have one. I have a map? What's your map, dude? I think I moved to spawn point in the default mod tools map. Bet. I promise if it gets the time we're gonna be L3 once I finish writing up levels for my Fallout D&D. I'm almost halfway. Take your time. Song request turned to ashes. As requested by the boy. How's the 3D printing 3D printing stuff going. Well, once I get done with this, it's gonna be like, this channel is gonna not 100% get rid of making custom maps, but there's gonna be a lot more engineering and 3D printing stuff going on. I literally just have not had like time with school, dude. It's just been destroying my life. Oh shit! Earth, Wind, Fire, what's up, man? How are you? Glad to be back. Everything's looking good. Hell yeah, dude. Doing my best. We have to like manually make this model. Like this is just like a shitty like LOD, and it looks like ass, and I don't want to use it, so I'm using it purely as a. What did I just do? Using it purely as a reference, and I'm making all of this from the ground up, which is fucking killing me. But gotta do what we gotta do, right? Especially because this brush is just fucking my life right now. When was the early access version last updated? September. It's been a hot minute. Yo, Hot Pocket, welcome, dude. Thank you so much for this fucking sub, dude. Why did that not pull this whole thing down? What happened here? Fuck, dude, I'm gonna just start this over because this is getting a little fucking sketchy here. Okay. What is the estimation of this area time-wise? Like, when it's, like, when I want it done? Or, like, what are we talking about here? How long it takes to get here? How long I've been working on it? When do you expect to finish the section? I want this section finished fucking as soon as possible. I would like to have this section done by next week. How long do you think it will take to beat the map? I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it's gonna take you a hot minute. Not that because the Easter egg steps are ridiculously hard to figure out or, like, you have to do a bunch of shit, but the sheer scale size of the map in combination with, like, the Easter egg itself, I think it's going to take a hot minute. The Easter egg is not going to be too, like... I would like people to be able to do this Easter egg without a guide, honestly. I think the steps, the story, the voice lines, like, what's going on, I think you should be able to do this without any assistance, and I think it's gonna take a hot minute just because of how big the fucking place is. See, I don't understand why... this is looking the way it is. This isn't gonna be like a random, like, turn 3 valves, find a fucking sandwich, right? Like, there's gonna be a story associated with what you're doing. I'm gonna do a round 50 run on your Paris map today to celebrate the stream. Thank you so much, dude. I think the Paris survival map is the best one. In both size and detail. Go to the deli, find 53 pickles hidden around the map. Yeah. No. I don't mind when Easter eggs, like, or when map makers make Easter eggs like that, but I would like this to, like, make sense story-wise. Or for you to, like, have a purpose as to what you're doing in this. We already have the bread in Paris, the upgrade quest for the baguette to make it a sandwich. Hey, I'm all for longer quests, even if one part includes some fetch a quest, but most of it is kind of like find 30 tiny pieces in a large map. Then I'm like, go fuck yourself. Yeah, no, like you will be looking for stuff, but it won't be like, it won't be ignorant. Because I do want it to be fun. Okay. What official map would you say has the closest Easter egg quest to this map if you had to compare? There's not really a lot of... Well, official map, you are following... I don't think there is an official map because this is gonna be... This is like following a story, while the other ones were focused around defeating... Like, I don't know, I can't really think of a map in my mind that matches kind of what I'm going for here. Official or custom. I feel like there's a lot of official Black Ops 3 maps. Mob follows the story. If Mob... I would agree then that Mob, now that I'm thinking about it, might be the closest. Because like, as much as, like, we can glaze the Black Ops 3 main maps, a lot of them felt a little, like, random, like, Easter eggy stats-wise. Even though every map led to a main story in it, with, like, the Shadow Man and Dr. Monty. But there were aspects where it's like, you know, shoot the 4 tombstones, and then shoot the, find the fucking rock on the jump pad, like some weird shit like that. Specifically for Revelations. They tried really hard to fool players on release, in my opinion. Well, that's, like, and that's a good thing, because I like when Easter eggs take forever, not the modern day zombies where they're done the first day. Like, I do like when shit's, like, puzzling. But that's not what I'm going for in this. It shouldn't, this Easter egg that I have written shouldn't be, like, puzzling. It should be a smooth process. At least I hope it will be. Alright, I think that's pretty good for right now. I'll probably change some textures, of course. Alright, let's get this dome, and then let's start working on these, like, walls right here. And then maybe do, like, this underneath. I feel like you can do a lot with the guide unless you're doing stuff like maybe the skulls. Yeah, yes. I agree. And then, like, mine's gonna require you to get certain wonder weapons I'm gonna make. In addition to the one you guys already know and have played with, the fucking radar range. But it's gonna be pretty streamlined as to how you get them throughout it. It should, like, my goal is to make it feel like you're actually playing the fucking game and progressing through. Love the radar range. Dude, I'm happy I got it. I got the wave gun functionality to work on it. Because I remember, like, watching... Because I didn't know what it was, and then you brought it up, and I was like, okay, let me see what it does. And it just shoots a laser beam and blows up the players. And I was like, oh my god, it's a wave gun. The only thing I wish I could have done better with it is to have it shoot a constant stream out. Instead of just, like, a pulse like it does. But that was the best I could do. Really wish we could have imported the Magnetron from EXO. Oh, yeah, dude, I remember I tried looking for that, and I couldn't find it anywhere. And then someone, I think it was Jaybird, was working on it years ago, but he doesn't have the files anymore. And I was like, fuck, man. That would have been perfect. All I would have had to do was change the beam color, the effect color, from blue to red. We would have been set. We would have been good. But it's okay. The Big Daddy. Remember the Noah J contest? Oh my god, his name just eluded my brain. He's working on the Fallout map right now. Oh my god, he's so talented. Anyways, there was a BioShock map that got released. And he had a Big Daddy, and I reached out to him. I was like, hey man, I'm working on doing Rapture right now. Would you be willing to give me the files you have for the Big Daddy? He said I would have loved to, but I got rid of them. And I was like, no. It's alright, because we have the Big Daddy now. He just has no audio at the moment. At the moment. He's going to have audio. Yeah, we have the Handyman and the Big Daddy are done. Just there's no sounds on them. And then I'm halfway through the Patriot at the moment. That is rough, dude. Like, that is so difficult to do. What are the new wonder weapons, by the way? Nope. One of them is gonna be fucking cool. I'll just say that. and a requirement. Can't blame a guy for trying. You're right. You're right. I can't. You almost got me. Are you making one of them buildable if it's a requirement? No. I fucking hate that. Personally. It's gonna be like, oh shit, grab and take. And I hope when people see it, like, what you do to get it, and then, like, receiving the Wonder Weapon, I hope people are gonna be like, there's no fucking way. That's my hope. And then, would you guys count the Skyhook as a Wonder Weapon? It's a specialist, but would you count that as a Wonder Weapon? I don't count the Skyhook. That's fair. You would call it a special weapon? Okay, let's get these walls done. It doesn't have any unique text, to be honest, or RAM charge or anything. I don't count the other BO3 as Wonder Weapons either. That's fair. What's your favorite Wonder Weapon in each game? The Wave Gun is the best Wonder Weapon ever. I'm not opposed to the Apothicon Servant. And I think the fucking Ice Gun is the coolest looking one. Winter's Howl, yes. Honestly, it gets a lot of hate. That's okay. I don't have to go with the crowd. I like Winter's Howl and Crystal Axe. Oh, the Crystal Axe in Cold War. I forgot about that. Yes. That one is probably the coolest. Oh my goodness. Okay. I kind of wish they brought back the Vulture's Aid perk in some way. Don't worry. We're gonna see it again. Oh no. Oh no, this is okay. I've not been too brought in by the newer zombies in my double-edged sword. I've accepted that that's how zombies is gonna be from now on. I accepted that is the new standard for how everything is. I think all the BO7 maps so far have been beautiful. I think they're fun to play in my opinion, and they're beautiful looking. Once you shut all the fucking HUD shit off, and just have a minimal HUD, playing it, I feel good playing it. Has it 100% sold me yet? No, not yet, but we're getting there. I don't mind them existing, I just don't enjoy them as much. No, and that's totally fine. They still don't give me the replayability that I've spoken about before. Like, if someone was like, we're doing the DE Easter egg, I'd be like, fuck yeah, we are. But if you were like, we're going back to Black Ops 6 to beat the Citadel boss, I'd be like, no. I'll sit this one out. I've heard some people absolutely trashing them for not being old zombies. And that's fine. People can feel how they want. This is how it is now. This is the direction that they moved, so. And if people don't like it, if they're like, you know, fuck this, that's totally fine too. You don't have to get the next ones. Or continue to play BO3 if you like. I think the last major title that really sat and played was Cold War. No, I didn't. Well, I didn't like Cold War. I thought it fucking sucked. But that's just me. I wasn't really sold on it at the time, but I sit back and appreciate the Wonder Weapons and Dark Aether aesthetics. You know, people honestly forget that in 2015, when Shadows came out, everybody thought that was fucking bullshit, and they hated every aspect of it. And they were like, fuck this is horrible, this isn't, they said the same thing, this isn't zombies, this sucks, what are these tentacle monsters, like, people weren't having it, so. Now you look back at it after 10 years, and it's like, Shadows of Evil was the fucking go, dude. So I'm sure within time, people will look back at Cold War, BO6 and 7 and be like, that was pinnacle zombies. I always enjoyed Shadows because, again, I have a soft spot for the aesthetics, but the Lovecraft and the Mafia City look, very art deck. Yeah, same reason I love BioShock, art style and vibe with it. I'm usually on board. I agree. I did love the look of it and like that time period, how it was. I agree. But then when DE drops, forget about it. I could have just underdone here. I think it's crazy that at bare minimum, 2 of the best zombies maps of all time are being made in the same game. Hot take, I didn't enjoy DE when it was released. Ash, get the fuck out. No, I'm just kidding. It's crazy that at bare minimum, 2 of the best zombie maps of all time were made in the same game. I mean, yeah, dude, like, whoever, like, at the time, the team they had there was just cooking, bro. They were cooking. Yeah, I can't remember. Did Bladell make mod or was it the previous guy? I can't remember either. All I know is the Blundell era was like, dude, they were cooking, dude. They were cooking. If I had it my way, I'd have Blundell hire a bunch of BO3 modders, get the rights to the Chaos story, and make a game off that. Dude, I did not like Black Ops 4. I did not. That was not my jam, dude. Yeah, now it is. At first it wasn't. Once they brought the Sentinel artifacts back in Black Ops 6. Crazy. Story was good. They had a bunch of mythical places. I liked it, but not the mechanics. I liked what they were going for. I also agree the story was fun, but it's just not for me. It just was not my cup of tea. ever, dude. And these textures you see right here, this is just me just making a brush so I can see it. I'm gonna like detail it, shape it up, make it look a little better. We're just having to recreate this, unfortunately. And alright, let's do this tower. Oh. I got another hot take. I love Dead of the Night, aesthetically top. No, Dead of the Night visually is beautiful. It's the fucking Easter egg that sucks. That's what I'm saying. The design and the story of that game was great. It had quests and mechanics that were ass. Didn't mind some of the parts with the exception of those damn scratches. Well, don't worry, guys, because I've made $10 billion and I'm going to purchase Treyarch and we're going to fucking get it just the way it was. Brick for brick. Brick for brick. I knew there was a reason you were on hiatus. What was the cover up? Yeah, I actually won Powerball. I have more money than God. Death Son, Blunt Dealer. What is the game series other than COD that you enjoy? Dude, I am a fucking Elder Scrolls, Fallout fan, Bethesda fucking, like, Dream Boy. Big fan of those. Which do you prefer, Elder Scrolls or Fallout? Fuck. Personally, Fallout. But I will run back Skyrim in any waking second. Dude, is it Shift A? Alright, I think that's a good foundation of what the actual model is. What I'm gonna do next is just sorry, I'm drawing a blank. We gotta do like these rails around this like area right here. This whole rail system has to be made. So that's the next thing. Actually, before I stop working on this in particular, I'm gonna do these windows real quick. Will any skyhooks be present here, like Infinite? Yes. I'm gonna do a tram system around, just like the boss fight. There'll be like pillars, like right here, and then it'll like loop around. I would like to figure out how to implement control to the players so they can hook and drop whenever they want. But if I can, it'll probably be like a set, like you can jump on it, it'll whip you around to X spot, and then you can go back. Like, it might be one of those. I would like to give players more control, but I don't know if I can figure it out. We'll see. So like Rev with the teleporters, if you can't get it, with the teleporters, if you can't get it how you want it. Wait, you lost me, I'm sorry. Cause like right now in the full map, to traverse areas, I have a preset, like you go to this spot, you can use the skyhook, you can't control when it stops, it automatically stops you and drops you at a spot. In the game, you can do it anytime you want, at any locations, jump off, whatever. And I couldn't figure out how to do that. And I would like to for this, but if I can't, it would just be like, attach to skyhook here, you know, maybe whip you around to this end, attach to skyhook again, you can go back, you know, maybe another attachment point this side to bring you across, shit like that. So like fixed locations, yeah, but I would like it to be more flexible for the players, so they could just like, you know, they spawn in here and it's like, attach to skyhook, zip around, detach, drop, whenever they want. But I don't know. I'll try it. I just doubt I can do it. Yeah, that would be tough, especially with all the clipping and stuff that a player can drop on. Yeah, I don't want to have any, like... One, I don't want players to fall off the map. And two, like you just said, there could be like a god spot where you're just sitting camping. The zombies can't get you, shit like that. That might be, like, easy to, like, just have a bunch of slick clips, which force the players into a slide, and they slide down. There are ways to get around it, but... It's coding it and getting it to work that's my issue. Well, I don't think it's a problem with being on the BO3 engine doing it. I think it's my knowledge in scripting to get it to work is lacking. Even still sounds tough? Absolutely. I had to get creative just to get the thing we have working now to do it. Oh god, what are we listening to right now? Is YouTube gonna execute me? Probably. Did you ever get a look at into firing weapons while in the skyhook? No, I haven't had the opportunity yet. Because right now the code, when you use the skyhook, it moves the player's body up. I have the hands drop, and then so it's like gives the illusion you're hooked onto it. What I need to do is figure out, because I think I would have to do animations for it, to where when you activate the skyhook to get onto the tram system, that your whatever hand, I think it's the left hand, goes up, and then you still have control of the right hand to like shoot. That might be a pipe dream though. I don't think it will be too badly missed. No, I don't think so. And you can use it as a melee. Like, it sucks like after a couple rounds, but I am gonna beef it up with a little quest for it. I think I'm gonna make the texture on it gold too once you upgrade it. Because I think when you get to like round 5, it starts to suck. Let's see how that works. You do have the Skyhook and Burial Sea variant. You mean the air grabber? Right. I think I need to get out of the prefab. And probe density is fucking horrible. Oh, I think I need to redo the probes. Fuck. I think I have them too spread out. I think I already maxed them out at... Yeah. Fuck me.
Gone.
Apparently the air grabber was modeled after an old vacuum cleaner. I mean, it looks like it. If you could give one piece of advice to yourself when you were starting this project, what would it be? Don't half-ass anything. If it's not right, get it right. Don't shortchange this project. If you don't know how to do something, fucking learn. Take your time and get it right. Because you see, like, right here, I think a year ago I would have been like, oh, there's reflection probes on there. But now I'm like, no, there were reflection probes, and the probe density was horrible, which means the light was not calculating correctly around the map, and it would have looked not as good as everything else. So, or I would have just used that model that I have right here, instead of taking the time to be like, oh, let me just make the brushes shaped around this, and then detail it so it looks better in person rather than looks like shit. You know, stuff like that. Oh, let me just redo this morning so that it's properly scaled to fit all the bosses and everyone around. And so that it, like, makes sense as to what the actual ship was. Just things like that. Alright, might lag. Bear with me, okay? Much better. When will we be getting BioShock weapon tier list? You're not. Oh, there it is. Can't wait to use the Olympia on this map. Get the fuck out of here. I still love watching people play the survival maps and then be like, oh my god, this Olympia is worth 10,000. It must be crazy. No, it's not. And it never will be. And it never was. Who hurt you? Dude, M14 gang, rise the fuck up, dude. It's 10K as a punishment? Yeah, and it's behind the barrier in the church because of your brother. Not gonna lie, first I tried your church map. I thought you made was cracked. It was before I was regular in the streams. I'm happy you liked it. I was pissed when I wasted the points. Good, I hope it taught you a lesson to never buy the Olympia. And I hope from this point forward in your zombies career, you never buy the goddamn Olympia. I hope every waking second you hesitate. You're like, do I buy this? And then you remember what I taught you. No. Is this a good weapon to invest my money in? No. Is it anything special? I promise you no. Actually, part of me almost went into the script file associated with the Olympia and made the damage 0. But I wasn't going to be that reckless. So that even when you purchase it and you shoot it, it does 0 damage. But I thought, nah, that might be too much. Is the one in church cheaper than the one in Paris? The one in church is behind a 25k wall buy, and then you still have to purchase it for 15k. And then the one in Paris is just a wall buy, but it's 10,000. Alright, it's gonna lag again. Alright, we back? We good? We Gucci? Looks like all my audio's still working. Dylan, what's up, bro? So go to the dangerous church to buy it for the food. Yeah, or just don't buy it. Much better. Would have added a fucking pace boost effect to make it OP. I would just make it, I would just do a voice line of me going, "You suck," every time you shoot it. Dylan, have you changed the bow up color yet? The bow up color yet? Dylan, I'm not 100% sure what you're referring to. Have you changed the bow up color yet? We build lighting again. It's gonna lag. Hold your breath. Alright, it looks like we survived. My brother will still buy the Olympia, by the way. Shame. Has done it many times now in the Paris map and the church one. I imagine he's gonna do it on the full one too. Alright, let's... I don't think I need this base model anymore. So now I'm going to get rid of it. It has served its purpose. Oh, no, 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 there we go. Let's build lighting one more time. Alright, perfect. Oh, it's much better. Knowing him, yes, I asked him. He says that he has to, knowing he added it because of him. Knowing that I added it because of him. Shame. Whenever anyone gets upset as it being expensive, blame him. Yeah, so if you're new and you just like maybe you played the 3 survival maps or just the 2 that has the Olympia in it, that gun was never gonna be in there, I promise you. I do not like that gun. But Ash is a big supporter of the channel. He's been with me since day 1. And he asked specifically, or his brother requested, that, hey, can you add the gun in? So I said, alright, bet. I'm gonna add the gun in for you. But I'm gonna make it a headache to get. So that's why it's a headache to get. Do you have any visual references and Easter eggs, stuff like hidden PhD machines in BO2 or stuff like that sort? Not at the moment, no. I have not given that any thought. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me again. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Jesus. Oh, okay. There you go, 1 second, chat. We're back. I hope. Oh, my nose is killing me right now. Jesus. If you could add 1 plasmid or bigger to this map, functional, what would it be? Oh my goodness, the electric hand one where he shoots sparks out. Oh, shit, I'm gonna have to end the fucking stream if my nose keeps doing this. Alright, so what I need to do now is these rails around it. Miguel, what's up? Love the content you put out so far. I can't wait for the final release. Thank you so much for your support, man. And I'm excited to release it for everyone to play. And we're almost done, too. Like, we are almost done with this full map, which is exciting. All we have left is just this area, which we're working on right now. Fixing the AI bosses, voice lines, Easter egg, then polishing, and then that's it. Done. All the, like, main hard work. Oh, excuse me, my nose is killing me. Is almost done. And then the second it's done, it's going up. Is it possible to make Shock Jockey as a custom weapon, not as a request, just as a question? I would need to do animations for the hands to do it. And that sucks. Theoretically, would it, excuse me, theoretically, would it use the Wonderwaff attack? Yes, I would use the ammo for the Wonderwaff, if I was to do it. And then I would do the animation for the hand to go like shoot. How difficult would it be to do the hand animations compared to the gun animations? Well, I was recently given a tool, I'm not going to say by who, in case he wants to remain private, that will let me take the actual, like, animations from both the, the usage of guns, the hand animations where they, like, drink the vigors and his hand, like, starts, like, mutating. So it would not be as hard as me doing it finger by finger when I first started doing animations with the guns. But it wouldn't be like it wouldn't be a copy and paste scenario, unfortunately. I would still need to like find the animations, convert them, the bones and everything. It just, it's already enough with the AI I have to do it to. And I don't want to prolong this it anymore. I would like to get this out as soon as possible. Would that be a cool feature to have? Fuck yeah, I would. Which do you think would be the hardest to add? The fire one, because I can't think of what ammo type is closest to shooting a giant like magma ball. Magma, yeah, to do the Magma Ball. I know people have made that. Ooh, that's it, yeah. Yeah. Undertow. Undertow and the rush attack you described earlier. Because you would need to do a visual effect of you like that tornado look. Make the player skip forward. Hit the target. Make the target bounce at a certain direction and velocity. Yeah, that would be hard. Could do the, use the thunder gun as a base for, like, the flying zombies everywhere. Fuck, it's like just shy. Oh my god, I gotta move all these rails now. Okay. And actually, I might, trying to think of player-wise, I might just get rid of these. I just checked out the Gauntlet of Siegfried attack. When you shoot the dragon, it has a punch attack that does the ram for 1-for-1. Oh, okay. Alright, let's fucking finish this half of the rail. How would you do possession as a castable turn effect? You would have to use you would have to use turned as an AAT. So every time it shoots, it does the AAT. Is it possible to shoot an AAT that works 100%? Yes. You remove the randomization of like when it shoots or after X amount of bullets, and you just set it to after every shot shoot AAT. Zombie Channel, what's up, bro? Good to see you. Final location before release. Final location of map building. And then just have a few more things to do before the full release. I would assume it would be like a weapon with 0 damage. Yeah, you would shut the damage off, you would set that value to 0, and then you would just set the AAT to always engage. BO7 is so boring, we need your map. Don't worry. It'll be done in 10 more years. I'm doing well. How are you doing? How is life way the fuck over there? Is there a curve rail, is the question. There's a 90-degree one. Okay. Only a 90-degree one. Fine. Alright. Undertow could be a little Arnie cast. I'm doing okay, kinda boring to restart my Dear Eisen last game. Fuck up. Around 199 flawless. Dude, how do you play so long? It's impressive that you can play that long. I don't know if I could. Is the boss fight location or a new location in BioShock map? This is the boss fight arena. This is where you will, this is like the end of the game. You've done everything. You're going to face off against the boss and all the nonsense you have to do to get out of here. This is the last, like, location. I didn't sleep last night. I was playing some new custom map. Was it fun? Maybe return to center uses the firework AAT and not just how it works. I think it duplicates your target weapon. Yeah, but return to sender also like shoots things back, so I don't know if that AAT would count. Der Berg. I saw that. Is it fun? I saw that one on the workshop. Yeah, it's nice. An infinite return to center kind of relies on you getting shot at. Yeah. Is there something you can use to reflect damage temporarily? No. So I'm gonna play Isle of Cthulhu. Is that out? Or did you pay for it? Because if Isle of Cthulhu's out, that fucking was a long time coming.
A man once waltzed into a club and swept me off my feet. He promised me the moon and stars.
The final version was finally released? Oh, shit. Out of time for today. It was good hanging out. Good luck on the rest of today's work. Thank you so much for stopping by, sir. Appreciate you as always.
And now you've got the eyes for me. So listen what I say. Take, no give, much to my chagrin. He made me live
Okay.
like something that the cat dragged in. First he was building up my assets,
Dim looks good. Thank you so much. And first thing I look on a custom map is high round possibility. Yeah, I figured that much.
They say you're a big spender, so pour a drink and let's raise a glass. Now I see you love me legal, tenderly, with cold, hard cash. Your whistle is wet, and you won't regret a little duet. So let's make a date. Don't make me wait.
Looking for good custom map high round? Well, don't worry, my friend, because there's a lot of custom maps out right now for Christmas themed.
Me in your cold,
Saw that yesterday.
drape me in your cold, hard cash. Love me with your cold, hard
So all I need to do is just finish up this rail. And then this like brushwork out here. And we'll start detailing that stuff. Piece of cake.
Streets on flame, it's a mad game, makes you stop and stare. Need insist, you can resist, we'll make quite a pair. We'll slide on in, your magic little wicked queen. Take a spin. The evil
Alright, chat. I've been fucking working on this long enough today. And I'm starving to death. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. You guys are phenomenal. As I cough my lungs out. On your way out the door, make sure you smash the fucking shit out of the like button. Join the Discord. Donate $10 trillion, whatever invites your fancy. And I will see you guys on the next one.
take a spin. The evil cannot get us, we'll take 'em on jackpot stakes in boots on a Saturday night. King